Let's talk about the dark haunting at Bobby Mackey's Music World in Kentucky. So for those of us who don't know, Bobby Mackey's currently is a popular nightclub full of dancing and good times, but this cheerful setting holds a much more sinister past. It is known currently as a honky-tonk type of place, but I do believe it's closed for the time being and due to be destroyed in the summer of 2024. But here's a little about the history that intrigued me in the first place to research this. First and foremost, the slaughterhouse. On the same site in 1850, a large slaughterhouse and meatpacking facility was constructed to serve northwestern Kentucky and nearby Ohio. In the lowest part of the building, a well was dug and used for the parts of the animals, transporting that. Some researchers have speculated that after the slaughterhouse closed in the 1890s, satanic cult activity took place in the building around that same well. Animals and possibly humans were being here for ritualistic purposes during secret meetings. Whoa. In 1896, the unaliving of 22-year-old Pearl Bryan took place just 2 miles away from the slaughterhouse, which is now the grounds for Bobby Mackey's, which again will be destroyed this summer. She was pregnant. Her man didn't want her to be pregnant. He attempted to take care of this himself, which is heinous, go to HE double hockey sticks. When they couldn't do that, him and his friend Alonzo Walling allegedly took her out. Now, it is said that her head was never discovered, just her body. Some had speculated that Jackson, again, the boyfriend, had ties to a satanic cult. So the head may have been used in one of the dark rituals held in the basement of said slaughterhouse. Now, later in the 1920s, a new building was erected after the slaughterhouse was destroyed, and it was a well-known mob hangout, casino, nightclub, and a speakeasy during Prohibition. So any mob hangout, mob spot, you know what's going down, a lot of unalivings, a lot of horrible things. It is said that that same well and that downstairs area were used for all the mob's nefarious activities. So you can only imagine what type of dark energy is harnessed in this place. Lastly, we have the tale of Johanna, which is probably the most well-known spirit said to be haunting Bobby Mackey's. In the 1950s, the building reopened as a nightclub called the Latin Corner. Now, Johanna, who was said to wear rose-scented perfume, we'll get to that, was a dance hall girl and the daughter of the nightclub's owner. She fell in love with a singer, Robert Randall, who performed there. She got pregnant and intended to run off with the young singer, but her father forbade the romance and used his criminal connections to have the singer... When Johanna discovered what had happened, she poisoned her father, then took her own life in the basement of the building, right near that well, right near where satanic things have took place, just harboring dark energy in this place. Now, in 1978, a young country singer named Bobby Mackey purchased the building, turned it into a music hall and tavern that still stands today. Paranormal phenomena has been present since day one. Though Bobby himself is skeptical, he'll admit he doesn't doubt the word of family members, employees, police officers, and patrons who have experienced strange activity. Both the clergy and psychics have tried to help, but a dark force still seems to linger. Let's talk about some of the activity taking place there. First and foremost, we have Carl Lawson, who is a former caretaker on the grounds and was claimed to be possessed by multiple evil spirits. He also claimed that he was possessed by Alonzo Walling, who we talked about earlier was a part of that unaliving that took place in or around a 2-mile radius of the slaughterhouse. You can look up actually the possession of Carl Lawson and the exorcism of Carl Lawson. Chills as I'm saying this. At Bobby Mackey's Music World on YouTube, and be ready. Viewer discretion is advised. It is terrifying. Bobby Mackey's wife also was harmed by what she considers an evil spirit on the grounds. She was walking up a long, lofty flight of stairs while she was 5 or 6 months pregnant, I believe. At that point, she saw a dark figure up top, long hair, cowboy hat, and a leather trench coat, smile at her before she was pushed from the stairs and forced into premature labor. Multiple ghost hunting crews over the years, whether it be Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, which I know they exaggerate, but Sam and Colby, Project Fear, etc., have all gone to Bobby Mackey's, and I've watched each of the investigations, and each of them have a similar tone, and similar things are being said over different equipment, different times, different people, different experiences. So it really makes you wonder, what's happening at Bobby Mackey's. Whatever it is truly evil, and we can only hope that with the demolition of Bobby Mackey's in 2024, the summer of rather, that this evil will be vanquished. But unfortunately, a lot of times what happens is something else will be resurrected there, and that same evil will inhabit it. Do your research, guys. Look into Bobby Mackey's. I find the research very compelling, hence why I did this video today. As always, signing off.